Hello guys, Vengeancer here. And I was gonna do a grinding video today, but I have decided not to do that because some stuff happened. Some good things and some bad things. I have to make a trip. So we're here in Heidel. And I'm going to tell the story as I run there. When I open up my inventory, you'll probably know what the story is about, but, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a run. Gotta go to Grana. I could use the Magnus, but that kind of defeats the purpose of it. We're going to make the ceremonious run down to Grana. And I gotta tell this story. And I gotta give credit where credit's due, otherwise I'm gonna be in big trouble. Okay, so being fully transparent, last couple of days I've said I am gonna be gone this weekend, and I'm gonna be gone tomorrow. Which tomorrow for me is Friday, but you guys have seen this on Sunday, so I am pre-recording this. It's being recorded a few days early. But just to give you an idea of time frame for my little story that I have here. So Wednesday night, last night for me, wife comes home. You know, she's trying to get back into the games. It's been not quite a week since she picked it back up, and I'm trying to help her get all sorted and work on some stuff. And if anybody has any pointers, leave those in the comments. She kind of scans them, so, and she'll probably see this video, but so leave them down there for any other returning players. I mean, I have a lot of game knowledge, but there's still stuff I don't know or will forget. So any help is appreciated. Now, so she took the Tri-Kaposha earring, or the necklace, from challenges when she came back. And so I pushed her to do season and get everything sorted for that so that she can get one of the other pen accessories from season, so that'll help her kind of push out. I think she's at like 260 something AP right now, like 260, 261, and like 300 or so DP, 300, 308. I can't remember off the top of my head, but so she's not doing bad. She's a little bit past where season would put her, but I pushed her to do season, and I went over that in another video about her returning and all that stuff. So we're past that, and now I've pushed her down a road of, she's got a piece of Pen 2 volley gear. When she graduates, she's going to do that whole conversion over. So she's going to convert the helmet into and do the Jatina quest, because she doesn't like to enhance at all. And I don't blame her. Enhancing is very frustrating. If I wasn't doing it for content, I probably would just slowly push my gear in the background and probably do a couple of Jatina pieces as well. But that's not very fun content, right? So we enhance on this channel. So she's got the helmet going. I pushed her through the Magnus, got her to doing that. Kind of helped her with some of the puzzles and stuff. And because she hates puzzles. She should have seen her. She's a little rager. She'd probably hurt me for saying that. But so we got her the pen chest plate. Got her some money back out of her tech gear that she previously had. So she's not doing too bad. We're going to push her down the Jatina quest for the helmet and probably gloves. And then we can pick up boots later, so she'll have full pen armor. Accessories we're working on. She's doing the Jatina accessory. And we got the Pen Kabosha necklace upgraded all the way. She's going to have a Pen Kabosha belt at the end of this season. So really she has a Pen Kabosha earring and another earring, so she has decent start. She needs another ring. I don't know what I'm going to push her to do yet on that, or advise her to do quite yet. She might have to spend some silver and just buy something. Same with the earrings. The Kaboshas are not very good. So that's kind of where things are at. She has a Tet Black Star, so I'm going to kind of get her going on that. We're going to work on our offhand, which is like a Tet boss that isn't very good, so we're going to try and get that switched over to Black Star. Plus, she's really gunning for a Pegasus now that I've gotten one. So we're kind of just doing all kinds of stuff daily to get horse materials, and she's tapping on those. So that is kind of where she's at. But that's the background for my story. So what I really am getting to is that I've been helping her grind every night because she's doing the Jatina accessory quest, and to kill a couple thousand monsters when you're a little bit lower AP, it just kind of sucks real bad. And you know, I have 300 AP. I might as well farm my character out and use it. So I've been partying with her, and we've been doing some guild missions for our guild, and just killing monsters for her 2,000 kill quest every day. It pushes me to grind because I really don't like to grind that much in the first place, any more than I have to. Like you said, it's a necessity, not something that I really just won't like go out and do by myself. So it's good for me on that side as well. But I been helping her farm some silver and that kind of stuff, and of course I get silver out of it too because I do get trash loot. We always do ordered looting, and it splits. Anyway. Long story short, I decided I'm going to grind Sherekhan because I'm tired of Ronaros, and we'll just grind Sherekhan, and we'll do the guild mission for that. She wanted to do a guild mission, and so I said, well, take your Jatina quest for the monsters and come over here, and we can grind it. So I was over there grinding day, and then the time did a weird flip thing, so it flipped from day for me to nighttime, and the monsters all disappeared, and I was like, well, that's weird. So I relogged, and of course it was night. My time up in the top corner was just kind of off and screwy. So we decided to farm Sherekhan Necropolis nighttime, and of course I got a 500 something energy, so I'm burning through energy, and she's using some, and we're doing ordered looting back and forth. And then after about 5 or 6 monsters, and of course I'm not running huge drop buffs because it's Sherekhan night, so I had the tent buff on, I had like the gold loot scroll on. And then I had one of these little spring herbal decoction things on. I didn't even have the unknown herb buff for drop rate. And then, of course, last night the 70% went away, so I was only farming at like 186% drop rate or whatever. But she's a lucky little thing. After about 6-7 boss kill, I picked it up. It was my turn to get loot, and I grabbed the ancient Sherekhan's Panacea. So we got the potion piece. And it's the actual ancient drop. It wasn't like a pity piece. I can't hardly get pity pieces at Sherekhan. I think I've got like, if I go to Duvenkroon and look at my trash loot. And on 2 of those I got after the fact, because we kept grinding for like an hour or hour and a half. And started grinding Sherekhan day again when the time changed. So I ended up with 13 trash loot before I got the potion piece. I have not grinded Sherekhan very much. So people that were saying from Sunday's video or last Sunday's video and Monday's video when I tap bags and the Pegasus, well, now you can say I'm boosted because now I got the Sherekhan piece, and whenever I dropped the Blood Wolf piece, I actually dropped 2. So I'm already well on my way for a second potion for an alt, even though I probably won't grind that. So all I have left for the HP potion piece now is the Tranquil Tinial pieces. I'm at 42 on the pity pieces, so I'll just keep grinding Ronaros when I can. Eventually I'll get 100, or I'll get the ancient one. But I did the weekly already, so on reset I'll do the other weekly. I've been collecting the Peridot leaves. And I've got a ton of dragon scale fossils and Garma scales and stuff, so I think I can just craft the full piece once this drops. But 2 out of 3 down, and then I got to start on the other 3, the MP potion. But it's pretty cool. Like I said, she's very lucky, and from now on I'm grinding Ronaros if I grind, because I have no need for Sherekhan, except for helping her kill stuff to get eventually get her potion pieces, which she's gonna need. But I don't mind dual grinding. I actually like party grinding in BDO a lot more than solo grinding. It just feels better.
Make your move first. Taking an action is the
What am I supposed to do here, chat? Sure. What am I supposed to do? I never can remember. What is this? Range this item with... Click it. Oh, did I do something bad? I did something bad. I wasn't supposed to talk to that lady. I'm an idiot. Give me my thing back. This is what I'm supposed to do. So this current one, I didn't even have to run down here. Man, now I feel dumb. I'm not going to cut it out because I told my story. So this one gives 125. Ancient plus 200. Cool. And then whenever I get the last one, then we craft it into the last one. The that can go down there. Now what I need to do is potion settings. This, set it to what, 95? Yeah, that's fine. Confirm. Cool. So instead of 125, we now heal 200, and I feel stupid for running all the way down here for no reason. But I'm going to set this to run back, I guess, because I need to do some other stuff in Heidel, and I was just running down here for the video. So you can just kind of podcast, listen in the background, I guess. But my story, back to that. She's very lucky, you know, enhancing, she doesn't do very well, but whenever I'm grinding with her, I'm constantly getting drops. I don't understand it, if it's like a party mechanic or what, but while I was powering up her season, within like 15-20 minutes, I got 3 Voltara belts down at the... We're going here. 348. Yeah, we'll be fine. I got 3 Voltara belts down at trees in Merrimack within like 15-20 minutes, and I wasn't running any drop rate increases. It was just, they just dropped. So I don't know if BDO has different party settings as far as like you get lucky or in a party or what was going on, but she's definitely very lucky, and I've been grinding Sherekhan night on and off, spending energy, and I've also grinded day, and I haven't had great luck. Like I said, I only got 13 pieces, but I haven't been there too long. And then the piece just drops, and it's very strange. So maybe I'll take her to Forest Roneros with me. I need to kill 50 of those for this summon scroll thing from the Black Spirit anyway that I was working on for more hards. But you guys have already seen those videos by this time. Even though they haven't technically come out for me yet. And the last part of this video here real quick while I'm killing this Rift Boss, I want to talk about progress, piggybacking off of Friday's video. Just progress in general and where I aim to go next. Because of just how things have turned out and what is going on with my game. You know, even though we all play BDO, it's still a little different for everybody. Let's see. My horse is level 39. These shouldn't bother it. So I'm going to kill this griffin here real quick. So, progress for me. I need to farm cups and I need to pay attention. Talking and fighting. I need to farm cups for my accessories. I need to switch over to Uragon's boots, I guess, because being like hybrid evasion just doesn't work. You need to stack evasion for the evasion to work. And I'm not going to be able to stack accuracy and evasion. It's just not something you can do on top of AP. You sacrifice a lot of AP, and I think a wizard that doesn't have much AP is kind of a useless wizard, I believe. So we're gonna do DR as a secondary. I should have just done that from the beginning instead of messing around with theoretical builds. But I like theory crafting, so you know, I went with Liebers and Muskins, and it worked great in PvE. But now that I'm getting to a point where I have to like fight a bunch of people, it's just one of those things where I need to quit messing around and actually just do what I need to do, right? What I should have done. But so the Uragons are definitely first on my list. There we go, letting that thing knock me down again. I'm still going to be collecting a ton of enhancement materials and doing enhancing sessions for those. I'll eventually get them. It's not like it's a huge like, oh, I need to do it right now. I could buy them. I have the silver. Get rid of these. I always sell the sellable drafts out. I have the silver. I have almost 16 billion still, even after dropping 3 to 4 billion on enhancing Uragons for yesterday's video. But the armor is not that expensive. They're like 12 bill. I could do that and then sell Muskins and be done with it. We're just gonna run over here to Ronin while I'm down here. I like to do rift bosses while I'm rambling. But at least it gives me a little bit of something to do while I'm kind of podcasting here. But the Uragons is something that isn't like, it's not gonna make or break me. If I need to PvP, it'll definitely help, and it's definitely gonna help in those places where I need more DP and DR, which is where I'm pushing towards next. I'm gonna have to farm this stuff for Fallen God. I mean, my dim tree is C8, so I got a couple more levels before I have to worry about Fallen God materials. But those monsters there, that's late game. That stuff is gonna hit hard, and with only 3,400 health, I'd still need to finish the last couple of like 200 or 300 health for the HP journals. I still need to do those. I just haven't done. I'm kind of locked right now. I need to do the exploration knowledge, and I just haven't felt like doing it, so I'm just kind of locked behind that. But I get past that, and then the rest of it will be fairly quick, I think. But I need to finish that, and I need to get the Uragons, and then I may still tap on this to go up to 301, or I may just not. I haven't decided yet. I'm still on the fence about it. Because 1 AP and pushing me up 1 bracket's not going to make that much of a difference. It might at the Fallen God material spots, you know, Jade's Forest and stuff. And the Libresca Helm spots, and maybe even Orcs and Elvia it might, but I'm still not grinding those areas yet, so I'm not sure that 301 over 300 is going to make that much of a difference. Especially if I'm running like drafts and buffs and stuff, you know, I'm reaching a point where I'm getting close to being capped out on some of those things. If I'm fully buffed up. Like Orcs, you know, it's like 800 and something, isn't it? And I'm getting pretty damn close to that. 598 on the AP here, and then 142, so it's what, 740 something without any buffs on at all. Ronan, where are you at? I always leave my horse a little bit away from this guy. But so I don't know if pushing up another bracket is really worth tapping on the Goddard that much and just wasting all of that silver tapping it to try. I mean, I'll get some of that silver back when I tap the Pen Black Star, but it may just be more cost effective to just go straight for the Black Star and deal with the Pry Goddard and just sell that when I'm done. So, I don't know. Oh, and he knocked me down anyway. I thought I dodged it. I always hate fighting this guy. For a wizard, like, It's just kind of a pain for me how mobile he is. Or maybe I'm just a bad wizard. I don't know. Just a lazy grinder, that's what it is. The high APMs, man. But that kind of gives me a foundation to work towards. If I keep pushing for the pen Uragons and saving my silver up, that'll pretty well set me up for... And I'm going to talk for a bit longer before I stop and open these things, so I'll let this AFK run for a while. But all this is going to set me up to push for the pen Black Star offhand, which is my next major milestone before I start pushing for pen accessories. I don't really want to push for an awakening pen yet. Eventually, yes, but not right now because I don't plan on going awakening. So really what I'm trying to do is get the little small gains and swap over my D. I'm focusing more on DP and DR right now than I am AP. Just because of the fact that I'm reaching areas where I'm going to be able to gain 1 or 2 AP here or there with, and it's going to cost a lot. For the Black Star, going from Tet, Black Star offhand, or Pry Goddard offhand to pen Black Star, that's 130 billion silver, and it's going to gain me 2 AP overall. Same with like these rings. I'm going to have to spend a huge amount. If I replace the compulsion ring that I'm using right now, I could replace it with a crescent, but even the crescent is going to gain me 3 AP, and it's going to be a huge silver sink. What is it, like 60 billion or something? Yeah, 59 billion. Even for that, and that's 3 AP. So the AP is slowing down. Right now what I need to focus on is DP so I can grind the higher areas easier and not have to worry so much. I think I'm good on AP for a little bit. But the next major, like I said, major milestone is going to be the pen offhand, just to get the weapons out of the way. So all I have left to focus on is armor and accessories. But I do want to push for that that pen Uragons just to switch over and get that. It's the easy DP / DR gain. The other thing I could do is buy a bunch of Kafirs and dump into the dim tree to get it to C10. Same with the helmet, and then worry about the Uragons and start to farm the mats for that. And I mean, I guess I could buy the Flame of Frost and the Ember thing and everything that I need, but nah, I'll go farm it. I mean, it gives me a reason to kill stuff to get silver, which you have to do anyway. So that's my plan moving forward. When I don't feel like grinding and I feel like questing, I'll continue to work on Pavino Greco's HP journal, because I have a couple of those left. And this is a mess since they changed this. Old moon logs, I think, is part of it, yeah. So I'm part of the way through. Number 3, I need to obtain all knowledge in the exploration category. And then I'll have to do a couple of other little missions, but that's going to get me 170 more HP, and then it'll open up the last book. Like I said, I'm just pretty much gated by the exploration knowledge. I haven't felt like doing it, so when I feel like questing, that's what I'll do. When I feel like enhancing, I'll record this stuff. I'll be tapping pen Uragons as I feel like it, and I'm going to do a huge amount of farming and get a bunch of hards and other stuff together and just do one big session and just finish them off. I think if I stockpile something like 5,000 memory fragments and like 1,000 concentrated armor stones, I think I can probably push all my stacks up and get to the pen Uragons and then sell off the Muskins and make most of my silver back. And organically, as I grind, I'm getting Kafirs, so as I get them, I'm dumping them into the armor. I've went over that. So those 3 things are really how I'm progressing, and that's where I want to push for. for the foreseeable future. And eventually, I'm going to get level 63. I've been grinding quite a bit, so I've been slowly leveling up. Not really a priority on my list. You don't gain much by going from 62 to 63, but you gain a little bit. And obviously, when I'm grinding, I am grinding for Caphras, and I'm grinding in spots that can drop treasure items. So we're going to be grinding Rhonaros until I get the last piece for the infinite potion, and I'll complete that. And then I'll decide where I want to grind. I may grind the MP potion at that point. I don't know if I will switch over to that or if I'll switch to doing the compass. The treasure map, I'm just not really huge on. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I think for my wizard, the most useful is going to be the mana potion. And then after that will definitely be the compass for like the desert and the ocean stuff. So we'll see. But if I'm going to be grinding a spot, I'm going to be grinding towards a goal. I either want to be grinding for treasure items or I want to be grinding for a place that's going to drop a ton of Caphras or other materials that I need. I don't want to just go strictly grind silver, because I could go set at centaurs for 10, 12 hours and make billions of silver, but I got nothing to spend the silver on because I'm not going to buy the armor. I want my family name on my armor, which may be stupid, but it's what I want out of the game, so that's what I'm going to do. And so I'm just dumping silver into memory fragments and up enhancing stones at this point. And eventually I'll be dumping it into stacks. And I may have to grind Sherekhan to get more stacks. I don't have... How many dragon skill fossils do I have? 345, so that's going to get me a total of 240 stacks. And not even a 50 stack. I may just spend all of them on 30 stacks and then tap them up to 40 stacks using the Goddard. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. But I may have to grind for a bunch more of those. We will see. Got quite a few Garma scales. I may need to buy a few of those for stuff to craft in the future. I don't know. But if I have to, I can always go back to Sherekhan and grind it in the day and get plenty of dragon scales. And take the wife with me. She needs the potion pieces still. She hasn't spent much time grinding those spots. She's more after silver right now because the Pegasus is her main thing while she's working on the Chatina quest, so she just hasn't really spent a lot of time grinding for the potion pieces yet. But we got her started yesterday because whenever she was doing Sherekhan with me and I dropped the full piece, she dropped like 5 or 6 trash loots, like the pity pieces along with her trash loot. She got a bunch of silver and got a bunch of pity pieces, so she's very lucky on drop rate stuff. So we can probably get her that potion piece pretty quick if we keep grinding it, and then I'll send her to Blood Wolves. Everybody hates Blood Wolves. I'm glad I effectively never have to actually grind that ever again for a requirement. It was awful. Rhonaros I don't mind so badly just because of the scenery. I like the forest, jungly style scenery. But man, fighting people over there for that spot is just atrocious. It's awful, and all the potion pieces are like that. So I think I'll be very happy once I'm done with that HP potion. And the MP one, I haven't looked into it too much, but I don't think those spots are too bad either. I know that one of them is Tashira Ruins, and I know the other one's the Farids. You gotta like tan or whatever. But the last one, I don't remember where it's at, so I'll have to... Is it like Manchums or something, I think? Manchums aren't too bad if that's it. I don't mind that spot too much. So maybe I can get some ancient pieces to drop there, but that's kind of my... This will be... I know I've done a lot of running around, and you're going to see that on the channel. I'm going to kind of revamp a little bit. I talked about wanting to do edited content, but now that I know all you guys that are subbed prefer the longer stuff, I can cut things in and out, and I can edit just fine. It's just I like doing the life skill videos where I do every 15 minutes. I will come back and do a progress update, you know, and of course the transition is a few seconds for you all, but for me, I'm life skilling for a full hour to get enough footage to do that. And same with grinding. I like doing those videos. I like cutting them down, throwing some music on it, editing in some stuff, and giving the results. Those I like to do for shorter videos. They still end up being like 20, 25 minutes, depending on what happens in the video. It could be longer. But I do like doing these longer style videos where I just talk and I do some random thing in game, or even little short videos where I just show something something stupid. Which, give me a second and I'm gonna show something stupid right now. We're gonna jump over to the season character, and I'll tell you why. I saw this the other day, and I hope it still works because it made me laugh so hard, almost as bad as the fishing thing. I'm sorry, the super swimming one that I did. So I don't know if I can do this on the wizard. I didn't try, but I know I can do it on the archer. And I've never had this happen. Yeah, of course we got. I didn't dump all the fish whenever I was on here fishing, so we still got the fishing pole. Okay, so archer. I can just zoom without using stamina, and I'm sure that this has been a thing for a long time. But if you start to sprint and then just tap your button, tap your forward button, it'll just keep on going at sprint speed and not use your stamina at all. You see, now I'm using stamina. And I'm still going, but my stamina's going back up. But I'm still just sprinting right along. Moonwalking my way across the beach. It just makes me laugh so hard. But anyway, back to my point of content. I talked about wanting to revamp things, and I'm going to. I want to do these longer videos, just kind of a progress update on Sundays. And maybe on Mondays, I want to do here's my goals for the week, here's my plan for the week, and here's my plan moving forward. And then, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, do my normal stuff. I like to release a life skill video. I like to release a grinding video, and enhancing video. And then the rest of it just fill in. Lately, I've been liking the bartering content. Thursday, I did the little pirate quest, and I did finish that quest, by the way. I just didn't finish it right then, and then I went ahead and I had to record a couple other things and get stuff done. But I did go back and finish it, and I did end up getting my materials for that. Let's see, I think I dumped them in Portaferia. I ended up getting the Parlay Beginner because I need more of those than the other ones, but I am starting to slowly collect the things that I need for the ships. Materials, the materials I need for the ship's armor, the blue armor, and I'm just dumping them in Portaferia along with my fish. But I'm slowly collecting them. The bartering, I haven't done any more bartering since that, so I'm still like 400 something on those. I haven't done them, but I do have quite a bit of junk that I've dumped up here in Ilya, so I'm starting to collect tier 3 materials. I got 49 of those, 36 of those, 15 of those, and then of course I need to work on the tier 1s and tier 2s just to be able to push up the tier 3, 4, and 5s. But we're getting there, and I'll eventually get the Carrack, and I kind of made that into a series. You know, I like the Captain Venge thumbnail, so I'm going to turn it into a series, and so you already got a couple episodes of that. And as I do bartering and different sea stuff, I'll just add it to the series and just make it a quest for a Carrack series, and I thought that was pretty cool. So try to do a variety of content. It's difficult to release daily content on BDO and make it interesting, but I always try to do something different, or just ramble enough that maybe somebody has some podcast style stuff to listen to in the background. And of course the coffee helps, you know, but keeps me going. Especially when I'm only sleeping a few hours a night. But yes, maybe tomorrow if I get it done, I would like to sit down and lay out a video, lay out a plan. It's going to be kind of this podcasty style stuff, and say, here's what I'm doing. I kind of did that on Wednesday with the hard farming, but now that the events are here, I'm still waiting on the market to stabilize as far as stones go. It hasn't kicked in fully yet, but orders are coming down. 8,700 versus 12 and 14,000 that I've seen the last couple of days. So the hards are coming down, and I'm getting some from doing Black Spirit stuff. There's 4 right there. And I've got some others floating around here. Collect silver. So, does anybody know if you can trade these Old Moon Alchemy Catalyst among players? It doesn't say anything about being bound, but some items you just can't physically trade. If I can, I want to give all of these Alchemy Catalysts to the wife, because I don't need them for anything. I have the pen accessory. I've done the quest. There's no point in me having all these login rewards for that. And I really hate to sell them for 350,000 a piece, you know, especially when I spent billions of silver buying them. So I would like to, if I could, trade them over to her so it saves her millions and millions of silver. But probably not, but at least it's worth a shot. I'm gonna give it a try and see. So hope you enjoyed watching. I know I rambled a lot, but instead of just mindlessly grinding, I figured I would relay a bunch of info, a lot of thoughts, my plans moving forward, and just kind of where I'm at in the game at this point after another week of pushing for progress. But we're definitely checking things off the list very quickly, and I think I've put myself in a good position to push for very, very late in game once I get a few more of these little pieces in place. We're basically just waiting to hit the shoes and then hit the pen, Black Star Dagger, and it will happen. It may be, I may end up having to spend as much as it costs on the marketplace, but you guys are lucky, man. You bringing me good luck. Look at that. 85 and 100. There's a couple hundred more million silver that I don't need, but I have it anyway. That is so good. Streamer luck, man, I guess, even though I don't stream. And I may do that in the future. I don't know. I haven't, where do I have? Not Valencia. It's Kama Silva, Old Wisdom Tree. I dump all these here. I don't really have a use for these crystals either, because like I said, I've never done the Jatino pen gear quest, and I don't plan on it. Unless I just have to. I guess I could do it for my helmet, but no, I can't, because that's the quest reward from the Magnus I took. I guess I could, there's really no point. I guess I could do it for the Udragons if I can't get it to fall, but I'd rather just tap it. Gives me more content, better. It's going to cost me probably about the same either way by the time I buy everything from the market and stuff, so who knows. But I'll cut it off here. No more rambling. If I get to it, I'll make that other video for plans moving forward. Otherwise, I will come up with something else, because I do like providing content, and I'm glad the channel is growing, and I'm glad that my videos are helping people, and with new players, stuff in the game. The comments have been great, all the likes, and I appreciate every one of you that spends your time watching my crap. You know, time is a currency that is finite, and you can never get more of it. So the fact that you choose to spend it watching my stuff means more than any of you will ever know. And if you make it this far, thank you. But that's all I have for today, so enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and as always, until next time.